Our mission is to provide support, advocacy, and education to youth between the ages of 13 and 23 who are affected by issues of gender identity, gender expression, and sexual orientation. And that's sort of the tagline. What that really means, I think, is that we try to be youth-driven and youth-led as much as possible, and to provide a voice to those LGBT youth who don't get to have their own voice.
I have been involved for about 3 years now, and it was sort of word of mouth from a friend. I was asking where he was going, and he had said, I'm going to a place called YPI, and I followed him, and I've been here ever since. I didn't know that I was part of the LGBT community yet. Like, I didn't know what my label was yet, but I felt this vibe, and I knew that, like, these people were like me, so that's why I kept on coming back.
I've been involved with YPI since, I believe, my freshman or sophomore year, and I'm in 12th grade now, so I think it's like almost 4 years, because I absolutely love YPI. It's a good place for me to be myself.
There's a survey that the Center for Disease Control puts out every 2 years called the Youth Risk Behavior Survey, and that looks at 24 categories of risky behavior, and youth who self-identify as something other than straight are more likely to engage in 22 of the 24 categories of risk. So just numerically, we know that these youth need to be supported.
Well, if it wasn't for the staff at YPI, to be honest, I'd probably be on the street doing crazy things. It's taught me to be positive and like do productive things and all that stuff. And there's been difficult times in my life, like really hard times where YPI has came through and helped me.
Back when I was in high school, I was like really depressed. And then like each and every day, I see staff members do awesome things. They like change lives, even in a small, like little ways.
One thing that we do is Outspoken, which is our leadership and advocacy group. It's a way, I think, that youth who come here can get connected at a little deeper level and really challenge their own thoughts about identity and privilege and oppression and how all of those systems affect them and come together in their identity, and how that's layered with their class and their race and their other experiences and other identity factors, not just their sexuality.
It's really important to provide a space where youth can build community and meet friends and really sort of discover who they want to be in a safe, confidential space where they're not going to be judged.
I think it helps other youth because it's an open program. Like, I was just talking to one kid out there who was telling me about how it was difficult for him to come out at where he comes from, because he can't be open to his friends and all that stuff because dangerous things would happen. But when he comes to YPI, he could be open to everyone here, even if it's just a stranger coming off the street.
We live in a heteronormative society, so sex education in schools and the public education system is really designed around that. And so it's important to make sure that youth have a voice out in the community, but also that they have the education and support that they need here. I think we just generally promote health and well-being as much as we possibly can. We're the only organization in the state that's doing the work that we do, and I think that it's crucial to have the support for youth. I mean, I really believe in, the earliest education and prevention measures as possible.
For the most part, organizations don't do a lot of both direct service and sort of leadership or advocacy or that piece, that it's one or the other. Either you come there to access your service or you come there to kind of learn and grow and develop, and we try to do both here, which I think is unique.
There are many things that I never thought I can do, and I did it because of YPI.
Just being here and like seeing people interact and like people smile and people like do positive things makes you want to do positive things, and it gets you out of that negative vibe. It makes you want to be happy. It makes you have like a life-changing effect on yourself and others. It makes me want to like do something amazing.
There's lots of inspirations on a daily basis, so I'm happy to be here.
I think I've learned in the past 4 years that part of working with teenagers is learning to find gratification in the little moments I know that we are making changes one person at a time, as well as on a political level and a social level, and by raising awareness in a broader sense in Rhode Island.